This is 10,000 USD worth of information that I'm about to share with you in business. Not only is it something that you'd pay a lot of money to learn in business courses, but it's also taken me years in business, in running an organization, to be able to arrive here. Number one is something we call duplication. This is the process of creating systems to help you avoid repetitive tasks. So for example, we are a digital marketing agency, right? We're in the business of visibility and scaling revenue for businesses, organizations, corporates, and all that. You find in our duplication process, things like proposals that go out, things like design templates that go out, all those things have already been curated. So whenever a client reaches out and they're in need of our services, that is something we can shoot out in 15 minutes. And because we've perfected them, I don't remember the last time we sent a proposal and didn't sign on a client. So you find that not only have you made your work easier, so nobody has to sit down and do this work, but you've already created a system that just onboards clients within the organization. You will also see organizations like Coca-Cola or Starbucks, all these, or coffee houses, if you're Kenyan or East African, things like Java. You find that they have duplication in their systems of making coffee or soda. So it's not something that people start from afresh every single day. That's how it's done internally, and that's why they're able to do mass productions. Second is multiplication. So this is just basically just now the duplication of entire systems. It's not just multiplication of one process, it's the duplication of entire systems. This is how even things like franchises are born. So today, let's say I want to get an office in New York. That's the same services we do down here. Now, because we have internal systems, it's so easy for me to literally replicate that entire system just in a different part of the world or in a different part of town. That is what we call multiplication. This is the only way you get to scale in business. And people who dream big in their businesses take this with a lot of seriousness, because the only way you get to move, the only way you get to be able to provide services across the world globally is for you to master multiplication. Third is iteration circle, and it's my favorite because I don't know any successful business that does not practice this. Iteration circle is the constant movement within your organization, the constant improvement within your organization. They say Rome wasn't built in a day. If you want to know an entrepreneur who's likely to deliver for you, this is someone who is always making improvements in whatever service they offer you. So for example, the reason you guys use Google and it gives you answers within microseconds is simply because Google has mastered the art of an iteration circle. They make small improvements such that by the end of the year, Google will make almost 1,000 small improvements within their systems. And that is why it's been so effective over the years. We also do this at Mitch so much because any person who believes their product or service or systems is at the very best closes the door. Rome wasn't built in a day. The small things that you iterate within your organization, I promise you, you look at it 6 months, 12 months from now, they make such a big difference. So this is the difference between entrepreneurs who are stagnant and those who are scaling their businesses. Because the habit of constantly making those small progresses, those small improvements, it takes the experience of running a business. It takes you internally understanding how the moving parts work and having a team that also understand that. So they aim to make small adjustments in every particular area, every department, every process. This will change your vision in business completely. It's one aspect that if you master iteration, nobody can ever beat you in the market. And it is because you're constantly always moving. This is a key hack for entrepreneurs who are having good returns in their businesses or who are aiming to be market leaders in their products or services. You have to employ this. Lastly is compounding. And I like this because it touches with the previous point. Everything compounds in business. This includes errors, it includes bad attitudes, and even the good parts. So as an entrepreneur, one thing that will save you a lot of years or a lot of months of not just heartbreak but struggle is you knowing this fact. because you learn to nip everything in the bud, whether it's a bad attitude, whatever it is. There's a time Vusi was talking about being able to lynch someone in front of the town. This is him trying to reference someone, a team member who is becoming a bad fruit. It's important for you to nip everything in the bud before it sprouts, because everything compounds. Now, the beauty about this is, even in work, the good side and the money side also compounds. So right now, if you've gone through a phase whereby you feel like you're struggling in your business, I promise you, there are certain aspects, if you can master and adjust, and you utilize aspects like compounding, it's only a matter of time before you hit that revenue goal you have in your business. We are an organization that scales visibility and revenue for businesses. I also do personal coaching. So if this is something you're interested, please reach out. There's an email on my bio. We take in limited numbers. So that depends. We have to vet, because we can't serve everybody. But I promise you, this is an area of specialty for us. And the results you're looking for, we have every single expert on board to help you achieve that. Let me know what you think. Cheers.